stream. Did you miss us over the last couple hours since we've been down? My name is Laruen Masters, joining you here for our Saturday, I was about to say Sunday. Sometimes we'll lose concept of time. Saturday afternoon live stream. We're excited to be joining you this holiday weekend. So if you're tuning in with us, we're so happy you're here. We know that you might have so many other plans you can make, and so thank you for tuning in with us, even if it's just for a little bit today. We love seeing you on here. Please engage, interact, use that comment section. That's really what sets us apart here on the live stream from the regular on-air broadcast, is we have the comment section. So you're able to talk with us in real time. You can ask questions, you can comment, just about what you're seeing, anything. It's a really fun platform. And so we really encourage you, utilize that comment section. It makes it more fun for us. It makes it more fun for you as a viewer, because it's really an interactive show when we have y'all commenting and writing in. And you'll notice as we have regulars pop into the show, like, we have things that we just chat about, that we talk about. We talk about food a lot and budgeting and this and that. Like, we have things that we talk about with I call it our little live stream family. So our regular viewers who tune in frequently, and we've all really gotten to know each other. And it's such a nice thing. It's such a nice way to be able to connect with you guys. When we're over on the TV side, we're pretty limited, right? We can read your comments that you write in, but oftentimes we don't get to comment back, and we're pretty limited with our airtime. And here, it is a free space. This space is completely open to be tailored to each and every one of you. So if you want to see something in particular, maybe you're like, oh, I can't stay for the whole show, but I really want to see those studs. Could you show me the stud earrings? Like, we've got 2 options today. So things like that. If you're looking for something in particular and you can't stay the whole time, let me know. We can jump around. This show is about you. It is about you, and so we want to make this as fun for you as possible and as easy to shop as possible. So our shopping process on the live stream is so easy, friends. When you're viewing via TikTok, you're actually just going to follow the link in our bio. Super easy breezy. Make sure you're following us so that you do get notifications when we're going live. Now, if you are viewing with us on our other social media platforms, you get to use a really fun system called Comment Sold. And with Comment Sold, what you're going to do is you will comment the word sold with the item number. Now, I'll always mention the item number before we proceed from one item to the next, and the item number will also be up in the corner of your screen. So if you're ever curious about something, maybe you just want to see more photos, maybe you want to read the reviews, you can put in that comment sold. You can comment sold in the comment section. That's going to send you a link to the product. So there's no obligation to purchase. You are simply getting a link. So it's kind of like a bookmark, a wish list. It's a way to keep tabs on your favorite items, but there's no obligation to purchase. So I don't want you to feel like, oh my gosh, if I comment sold, like I'm stuck, I can't change my mind. No, you can absolutely change your mind. So keep that in mind as we go throughout the show. Now, if you're watching from our website, that's so easy for you to shop, watch, click what you like. Super, super easy. That's probably the easiest way. Now, we do have a coupon code. It is good through at least the end of the month. We had it in August, or we had it in July. We were able to get it extended into August. So hopefully we'll get it in September, but you never know. Things are ever changing here at Shop LC. So we currently do have a coupon code. The code is LIVE, L-I-V-E 2525. So anything you purchase on today's live stream, you can utilize the code LIVE25 for 24 hours. So until tomorrow at 4 p.m., you will be able to utilize the coupon code LIVE25 on all of these pieces. Now 4 o'clock tomorrow, that coupon code, whoop, it's gone. It ceases to exist. It is gone at 4 o'clock tomorrow. The code is still there, but it will not be active on these products. So that's the key. It won't be active on these items that we're doing. Now, if you're looking over at this table next to me going, what is she about to show us? Are we talking diamonds? Are we talking luxury? Yeah, we are. We are showcasing our luxuriant lab diamond collection. And we have so many beautiful pieces, you guys. The thing with lab diamonds is they're all pretty much perfect, right? I mean, there's just this level of perfection in a lab diamond that is incredible. So we have some incredible diamond pieces. I would say most of the items in today's show are kind of staple jewelry pieces. So we've got a couple sizes of studs. We have a trilogy ring, a cluster ring. We've got some hoops, some ear huggies, a cute bangle, cross, another everyday wear pendant. So many things that are just going to be great for your everyday wear jewelry collection. And so really encourage you, if you are in the market for diamonds and maybe you've been looking and you're wanting a certain quality or you're wanting a certain carat weight and it's seeming like, oh, that price point is just too far out of budget for me, I encourage you, look into lab grown diamonds. Here's the analogy I like to make. It's like snow, right? You can have natural made snow or you can have snow from a snow cone machine. It's the exact same thing, but it's just made differently. And I'm not talking about the snow cone machines you make at home because those aren't like legit. I'm talking about when you go to the snow cone shop and you get those snow cones, it's literally like snow, like it's so fluffy and soft. That's what I'm talking about. It's like that. They are so similar. It's the same chemical compound. They're so the same that without like a deep investigation, no one would ever know the difference. And the thing is, it's so hard to articulate to you because it is a diamond. It is a diamond. It's simply made in a lab versus being made in nature. But it's the same thing. It's hard to wrap your head around, right? How can you have a diamond and a lab diamond and they're the same? They're the same. They're just made in a different place. So it's like cooking a cake. You could make the cake at home or you can make the cake at your friend's kitchen. I don't know. That might not be the greatest analogy, but it's the same thing. And I guess that's probably not the greatest analogy because it's also the time it takes, right? So diamonds form over billions of years, where lab-grown diamonds, that's a few months. So it's not like they're snapping their fingers, putting a little recipe in, and boom, you have lab-grown diamonds. It is still a few month process to create lab-grown diamonds. So it's not a snap your fingers, tap your toes process, but it speeds up that process a little bit. We know exactly where the lab-grown diamonds come from. So if you're someone who's ever been concerned about the sourcing of diamonds, that will put your mind at ease. And also, you guys, they just look so good. I've seen such a rise in lab-grown diamonds. If any of y'all remember a couple weeks ago, not last weekend, but I think the weekend before, so the weekend before that, the weekend before, I was at a bachelorette party and we were out in San Antonio and we were all kind of talking about, you know, the bride's ring and her maid of honor's ring. They both have really beautiful, very large center stones. And the maid of honor was like, oh, mine's lab grown. And she had no shame in that because she knows it's the same thing. But her husband, her then fiance, was able to get her a carat weight that she wanted at a price point that they could afford. And so that's the key difference. You're going to pay quite a bit less for lab grown diamonds. And you're essentially getting the same thing. They're just not naturally occurring. We're just working in a lab, creating that same exact thing. All right, so to kick off the show, we are starting with this gorgeous pendant. Now, I've layered up the jewelry, you guys. I just started putting the diamonds on. So I love this pendant. First off, what I'm going to say about the pendant is it sits at 18 inches on the neckline. That, to me, is the ideal positioning for a pendant, especially something so petite like this. So you're getting 10 points of diamonds. The thing about this pendant is the placement. It's this geometric kind of design and shape that gives you a really high-end look. All of these pieces have a very high-end look. But the geometric design on this just gives you a very high-end look, but I think it's an easy-to-wear everyday pendant. This is the kind of pendant that you could essentially keep on all the time. It is done in 10 karat yellow gold, so it's going to have the durability of the 10 karat yellow gold. Now, the luxuriant lab-grown diamonds, those are going to have the same hardness as a regular diamond at 10. So you have so much durability in this pendant. Sitting at 18 inches, 10 points of diamonds. It's just a cute, petite pendant. I think this would be great for the ladies out there looking for an everyday wear pendant. Maybe you already have an everyday wear pendant and you're looking for something to layer with your everyday wear pendant. Look at the way I have it. I have our geometric pendant here and then a cross right here. So I've layered those two up on the neckline. Or maybe you're looking for something for the younger ladies in your life, right? The teens, the preteens, a 13th birthday, a sweet 16, an 18, a 21. Those ages where, you know, you want to start gifting fine jewelry because you want to start building up her jewelry collection. But at the same time, you've been 18, you've been 16, you've been 21, and you know that jewelry might not be cared for the way it should be. But when looking at this price point, friends, this is $134.99. That's pre-discount code. If you were to look at this in natural grown diamonds, you would be paying double that. So I want to give you a peek of it on the neckline. Here it is. So it's just this really adorable petite pendant. It's petite, it's very sparkly, it has a lot of sparkle factor to it, but it sits more petite on the neckline. And again, it sits higher on the neckline at 18 inches. I will give you a close-up view, but I wanted you to see it on the neckline first, so you could kind of gauge the size. I don't want you to get it home and go like, oh my gosh, that's so small. It's not though. When you see the sparkle of those stones, it doesn't look like, oh, it's too small. It's so beautiful. So let me take this off and show it to you. Yeah, Big Joe, I know. I got a hole in my pants today. Where was I last week? Forget where I was. I was like, okay, so did I take off the right one? Got it. All right, let's show you the details of this. It's so cute, friends. Like, it really is. And if you had this on your neckline, I can guarantee you no one's going to say, oh, is that lab diamonds? No. The sparkle and shine that you get on these stones, no one is thinking other than, oh, wow, she's got a beautiful diamond pendant. There we go. And as you can see, that chain is attached. So it is attached on each edge there of your pendant. So it's not something you're going to have to slip through a bail. It is attached. So it comes completely ready to wear. Let's move this on over to TikTok, give you a close-up view. Thank you, Elias. But look at the quality. I mean, it just looks so high-end, so expensive. And guys, we're talking about $134 and 99 cents. And we're going to figure that out as well with the coupon code. So you're just getting such an incredible price. Now measuring that, I'll measure that out. From one side to the other, it's a little over a 1/4 of an inch from one side to the other horizontally. So it's pretty petite, but I think it's that perfect everyday wear pendant. You don't need something that's big, that's bold for everyday wear, especially when you're rocking diamonds, right? You want something that can be a bit more subtle. Let the diamonds speak for themselves. You don't need a huge, massive look on the neckline. Those diamonds are going to twinkle and sparkle even in that small, more petite setting. So that is going to be item 101. Now it is $134.99. With the coupon code, it is going to come down to $101. You guys, what a sweet gifting spot. I talked about the younger ladies in our lives, right? $101 at that price point for diamonds. And did y'all see the quality? Did you see the sparkle? Did you see the color in those stones? Absolutely incredible. For $101, that'll be about a $25 budget pay. We aren't 15 minutes late. We were right on time today. Maybe your connection went out. Oh, Rebecca let us in on a little tip. Y'all, Rakuten has 6% rebate today. So if you're utilize Rakuten, you can get a 6% rebate. Awesome. Thank you for sharing, Rebecca. And then Miss Pat Perkins, I wonder if your service is maybe a little down because we actually started right on time because we had such a delay on the morning show that we were like, we're on top of it. We're going to start right on time. So we were going at 2 o'clock. All right, friends. So that is your first piece, $101. Perfect for you, perfect for the younger ladies in your life. Think about it too, like maybe it's a sister necklace. You get one for you, one for your sister. Maybe it's a best friend necklace. At that price point, it's manageable, right? Think about the budget pay, $25 on budget pay. You're gonna pay $50 a month and you have one for you and one for someone you love. So just a great opportunity there. All right, now we have a pair of New York closeout stud earrings. So that means these are not ours. These are not our lab grown pieces. These are something that we purchased at a closeout rate from another vendor. Now we only ever will do a closeout deal if we know that we can purchase the items at a low enough cost that then we can bring them to you at Shop LC pricing. We're never gonna bring them to you if they're not Shop LC pricing once we give them to you. It's gonna be the big ones, right? Mm-hmm. Ooh, yeah, okay, y'all. What do they say? They say like you should get, I don't know, if you get married every 10 years or so, you're supposed to get an upgrade. You're supposed to get an upgrade from like, I don't know, a 1 carat to a 2 carat. whatnot.
I have heard that before.
Yeah, there's like something like that. So these are 2.5 carat. That's in total. So I want to mention to you guys so that you're not confused. Anytime you're looking at studs, or earrings in general, the carat weight is going to be split in half. So the carat weight is the total carat weight that you see in the description. So these are going to be 1.25 carats per ear. Y'all, over 1 carat per ear. These are huge for solitaire stud earrings. These are just going to sparkle right off the ear. They are done in 14 karat white gold, and you're getting over 1 carat per ear. Big Joe, I'm always cold in this studio. They keep it so cold in here, but now I'm like, I'm hot, cold, hot, cold. So I keep taking my sweater off, sweater back on, sweater off, sweater back on. I'm going to put both of these on. To be wearing 1.25 carat diamond studs that's a nice feeling. That's a feeling of luxury.
I was going to say, this is very unisex as well.
Oh, yes. Good point, Elias. These are completely unisex.
And we're looking at 3 of these available. So
We have 3. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have 3 pairs. So that's the thing about closeouts, y'all, is when we get a closeout, we get a very limited quantity. We won't be redoing that because it wasn't ours, right? It wasn't something we produced. So when we get a closeout, we get a limited quantity. Once they're gone, they are gone. So these are going to be E to F VS Solitaire Studs. Now, they are part of the luxuriant lab-grown diamond collection, but like I mentioned, you guys, they're diamonds. And you're getting 1.25 carats on each ear. E to F in color, VS clarity. They are like perfection on the ears. I'm gonna come give you a peek. Now, if you just want that everyday stud and you want a big look, you want diamonds people are not going to miss, here is the solitaire stud for you. No one is gonna miss these on the ear. 1.25 carat. And just look at the way they sparkle when the light hits them. So those are coming in at $1,999. Now we have a 25% off coupon code today, so you're going to get them for $1,499. $1,500 will be your price on these today. Now I know rent is coming up in just a few days. Rent will be due, goodness, early next week. So utilize your budget pay, friends. I didn't mention it at the beginning, but budget pay is such a great tool for you guys. No interest, no credit check. You're not opening a credit card with us. You are simply using portioned out payments. Your budget pay on these is $300. So $300 will get these home on your ears. Y'all, I'm like looking in the monitor now, even from a distance. These are not missed. You cannot miss these earrings on the ear. They are such a standout piece. It's that perfect size, right? 1 carat, that sounds perfect, but 1.25 carats, I'll take a little extra carat weight any day. I think most of us ladies would, right? A little extra sparkle, a little extra bedazzling on the earlobe. That is just such a great stud. Now, if this is not in your price point, we do have a more petite stud that will be coming up a bit later on in the show, so stick around if you are looking for studs. And this just isn't something you can do today. We have something for everyone in our luxuriant lab-grown diamond collection. I'm wearing a lot of our diamonds. So when I came into the studio, I slipped a lot on. I've got a bangle that we have coming up. I have our cross pendant. So I'm keeping it all on so we can really showcase all those beautiful sparkling diamonds that we have in this lab-grown collection.
All right, let's do a ring next.
Ooh, okay, we're moving to a ring.
We're going to do an eye-catching piece.
How's everybody's weekend going? Let me know if you have any fun holiday weekend plans. Elias and I have been on live stream duty all day today, but we'll both be taking a little break tomorrow. Wait, Elias, you are off tomorrow, right?
I am.
Okay. Y'all, this piece is so stunning. So with this piece, you have 5 clusters of diamonds. Now this, again, we mentioned this when we were talking about the gold, is that vertical placement, the vertical look of rings that really elongates the fingers, right? Because we all want those long, luxurious supermodel fingers, and we don't all have them. So the vertical placement of these diamond clusters is going to give you an elongated look on the finger, really giving you a big, bold look. So from top to bottom of those clusters, you're looking at just over 1 inch, about 1.25 inches from top to bottom. So that is moving 1 inch down your finger. So with each of those clusters comes in on the end of a band. But what I love is we've actually, let me grab my ruler, I'm like a teacher over here. What I love is we've connected the central cluster, we've connected the two sides. So you have this like arranged look where, as you can see, this band holds this cluster, this band holds this cluster. The central stone, it's like one ring in itself. It goes all the way across. Then you have this side and this side. So you're alternating sides on the finger, but that central band goes all the way around. So it kind of ties everything together. It ties it all in. So on this one, you're looking at 94 round diamonds perfectly placed. Whether they're placed in those clusters, whether they're placed on the band portion, they are beautifully placed. Now, when you're looking at the price point on this one, you are getting 2 carats of luxuriant lab-grown diamonds. Those are going to be F to G in color, VS clarity. Now, what I want to note on this one, you're looking at 2 carats of beautiful, stunning lab-grown diamonds. And when you see the price, you're probably going to go, wait, but that's 2 carats. Why are the earrings at, well, that was 2.5, but why are the earrings much more? This ring is $669. Now, the reason for that is we were able to do this ring in platinum over sterling silver. So the earrings were done in white gold. These are done in platinum over sterling silver. So that's going to adjust a little bit our pricing. And that's what I love about working here at Shop LC is we're able to swap out some of our materials to give you that added savings. So you're going to get a 2-carat diamond ring for $669. That's before your discount, so you will actually pay less than that. But you are getting lab-grown diamonds, 2 carats of them. But since we've simply swapped to the platinum over sterling, you're getting this for, it's going to be, oh my gosh, $502. Thank you, Elias. $502, you guys. That is such an incredible deal. I am blown away by that, especially compared to the earrings. And I don't want to compare them because when we're looking at the earrings, 1, they're not ours, they're a closeout. 2, you're looking at massive studs. I mean, just a classic look. Also, these are big stones, right? You have a carat and a quarter. These are all petite. You're looking at 1.5 to 2.5 millimeter stones. So they're more petite clustered stones. Shauna, hello. Shauna, I feel like I have not seen you in ages. How are you? I will definitely be saying prayers for you, sweet friend. I tried to keep up with you on Facebook. I ended up deleting Facebook off my phone a couple of days ago because I was trying to get storage. All my phone was like going haywire. It was freezing, so I deleted a bunch of stuff off my phone. But I try to keep up with you, but I will definitely say prayers for you, sweet friend. I hope you're doing okay. It's nice to see your face pop up, your name pop up there. It's always nice to see your name pop up, and I hope you're doing well. Aw, I'm so sorry. You know, we were saying that on our morning live stream. It seems like it's a season where a lot of people have been going through a little bit of a storm, and sometimes it's like when it rains, it pours, and feels like it's never going to end, but the sun will always come, and you don't always, it's hard to see the end of it though. So I'm so sorry you're going through it, Shauna, and just know, like, I don't even just say that, like, you really are in my prayers, truly. So feel free to reach out on Facebook anytime. Thank you for hopping on and saying hello. We've missed you. I know Elias has been going through it too. I think a lot of people have. So, you know, keep your head up. You will definitely be in my prayers. All right, friends. I'm going to give you a close-up of this ring, and then we're going to continue on. We don't have that much today. We have 20 items, so I'm trying to not go too quickly. We don't want to run out of things, but I guess we have stuff. It just seems like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's so clean and crisp with all the diamonds. It just looks very decluttered.
Oh, that looks nice.
Look at that, friends. Y'all see how you have those 5 clusters, and they're all attached to a band, but only that center cluster is going to be attached on both sides. The rest create a bypass style. Here is for our friends on TikTok. Elias, my hand.
You're good. I see you.
Poor Elias.
I see you breathing and trying to hold still too.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Instagram, or was that for Instagram and Facebook?
That was for TikTok.
Oh, this was TikTok. Okay,
Yeah,
this was Instagram, Facebook. Y'all, Instagram and Facebook friends, I'm cracking up because just now I was holding the ring for TikTok and I was taking a deep breath, and as I breathed, my hand just went all the way down out of the camera, and Elias was like lifting my elbow, trying to keep me in frame, and I'm just like, it's pretty tiring when you're doing 2 live streams a day, just keeping your breath. Cynthia, yes, this is definitely a wow factor ring for sure. All of that sparkle. What did we say the price point was going to be after the discount code?
Yes.
502. 502, 2 carats of your luxuriant lab grown diamonds. Oh, y'all, your budget pay comes in at right at $100. So $100 will get this home. You can try it on. Now, here's the downside. There's only one downside. We are limited to sizes 6 and 7. So we have sold out on 8 and 9. You can always check back.
5 total.
And we only have 5 total. So we have about 2 or 3 in each size, 6 and 7. And that makes sense. I can understand why it's sold out because it's a really beautiful ring and it sparkles. That's the thing about the lab diamonds that I really try to portray to you guys is they sparkle like the best of the best diamonds. I mean, they're graded like a diamond. Big Joe, it's not too bad today. Elias, what is the actual temperature? I know it just didn't.
I haven't gotten out yet since I got here, so let me
It
check.
didn't feel bad. So I went on my lunch break to go walk my dog, and it was not bad. We went outside. There was like a little breeze. So I don't know if it's going to rain again today, maybe tomorrow, but we had a little rain this week, and it brought us a little bit of coolness. It brought us a little bit of cool. I'm sure it'll go back up again because summer is definitely not over in Texas. It's only barely September. So, wait, is it September? Yes, it's September.
Yes, it is.
Wait, no, it's August. It's almost September, right?
Tomorrow's September.
Okay, tomorrow is September. Oh, it's 90. Okay, so it's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
90 degrees, not bad at all. That is definitely manageable compared to what was it last week? Like 100 and something.
Yeah, we were like in the hundreds.
It was like spiking last week. It was like 108 or something.
108 was the highest.
Yeah, and now it's like dropped back down, so it's really nice. The rain just brought in the coolness. How is it there? Because Big Joe, you're in North Carolina? I believe you're in North Carolina. How is the weather there? 91 in Dallas. Okay, so Dallas is about the same as Austin today, which is interesting. Normally there's a little bit more of a variance between Dallas and Austin. All right, friends, that cluster ring, that bypass style, will be item 103. Y'all comment sold 103. 98 in North Carolina. Okay, so y'all are still getting some heat, which I'm sure we will again. I think just that rain blew in, and the rain sometimes will just cool it down for a little while. All right, so what have we got next? Yeah, but that's why I have this sweater, Big Joe, because even whether it's super hot out or super cold out, the studio to me, it's just always freezing. It's always cold. And we can't get it too warm because we have all the lights in here and the equipment. And if it gets too hot, it can cause problems. So we have to keep it fairly cool in here. And there was that one day where I came in, Elias had it really cold. I turned it up to 72, which is like the max we can get it on. And everything in here like fogged up. So I don't think that's probably good for our equipment. Okay, next up we have a band ring. Again, these are going to be part of our New York closeout pieces. So this band ring, are they going to be different numbers, Elias?
Yes.
Okay. So there's going to be 2 different numbers on them, but basically what we have is we have a sterling silver and we have a yellow gold over sterling silver.
Correct.
So these are beautiful, you guys. So it's a band ring, but these are going to be channel set in that band. And on the edges of that channel setting in either your sterling silver or your yellow gold over, you're going to have a beautiful beading. Sorry, I blanked on the word. Beading in your metalwork. So it's almost like you have these very petite sparkling stones on the edge, on the outer edge of that band ring. But then all through the center, you guys, you have these beautiful placed baguettes. And that's what kind of helps this band stand apart. I feel like we get so many band rings here at Shop LC with rounds And it's just so nice to see these band rings with the baguettes. So the key choice here is just choosing. Are you going to go with the classic yellow gold over sterling silver, or are you looking for that very crisp, modern, clean look of the sterling silver itself? Now, either one, you're going to get 75 points of diamonds, 26 baguettes moving around the front of the finger. And I love the structure of this. It's very comfortable to wear. And what I love about this is it's so sturdy and so solid. This band is extremely thick, and the thickness, I mean thickness from this way. And the thickness of the band actually carries all the way around to the back of the finger. So you feel just like you have such a solid, sturdy piece of jewelry on your hand. Of course, I'm going to come give you a close-up. Now, something I think would be really cute also, if you were financially able to do so, stack these together, you guys. They look really cute stacked together. Makes you think of that little song. Make new friends, keep the old. Some are silver and the other gold.
Never heard of it.
Elias is like, she's always full of stuff. What was I saying earlier? I was like, oh, people throw rocks at things. Don't you worry your pretty little mind. People throw rocks at things that shine. And I was like, it's a song. Ellie thought I made it up. I was like, it's a song. And that's a song too, of some sort. Okay, here these both are. Look how beautiful they look layered. And you might be going, Lauren, there's no way that I could get 2 diamond band rings today. There's no way I could get 1.5 carats of diamonds today. Well, your price with the discount is $202. $202. Now let me take one off and just have one on for you so you can see what it's like solo, or one on each finger. But I think they look so nice stacked. Even if you didn't go with one yellow gold and one white or sterling, and you just did 2 of each, look really, really pretty. So there that is for our Instagram and Facebook friends. Thank you, Elias. And now we'll move over here for TikTok. Now they're lopsided on my hand just because, y'all, my fingers are so petite and I can't keep them straight. But these are $202. You're getting 3/4 of a carat of diamonds. They're SI clarity, colorless, 26 baguette cuts moving right there across the front of your finger. This would be great if you're looking for, at that price point, if you're looking for your alternative everyday wear engagement ring, wedding band, something you want to be able to just slip on, head out the door, and not fret, not worry, not be concerned. Maybe you have a wedding band or engagement ring that is a family heirloom, or that's just extremely valuable, extremely costly, and you don't feel great traveling in it, or you don't feel great putting it on to chase after your kids or your grandkids. This is a great alternative. It's the same thing I say with moissanite, is like when you can get a piece of jewelry that's this beautiful at a price point like that, it makes her a great alternative, because if something ever were to happen, you have the comfort of knowing it's not a $2,000 band, right? And thinking about that, in terms of how what's going to hold up to, though, you're getting that price point of $202. But you guys, with a ring like this, we're talking about diamonds. We're talking about sterling silver. These are materials that you can truly wear forever. You're never going to have to retire these rings and stop wearing them. They're going to remain pretty prominent in your jewelry collection. So those will be item 105 for your 14 karat yellow gold over sterling silver, and then 106 104 for the sterling silver alone option.
Correct. Now we did have some reviews as well.
Ooh, let's take a peek at those reviews. Ooh, I love this. John said the baguette diamonds are beautiful, have beautiful fire. I wish the ring came in a size 11. It's actually a perfect unisex design. However, I can squeeze into size 10. Please make more rings in 11 or 10 and a half. Thank you, John. That is such a great point. Elias, had you already said that?
Unisex?
Yeah.
Yes.
He had. Elias was on top of it. Janice said, simply gorgeous. I love it. That's a great way to describe these banners. They're simply gorgeous. They're simple. There's not too much, but they're stunning. Gail wrote, explosive. The ring is beautiful. As soon as I opened the box, I loved it. It shined and glimmered. Ooh, I like that, glimmered. I'm always thinking of new words, right? Like glisten, shine. Now we can add glimmered. to the list. Glimmering, glistening, sparkling, shining, all of those words. Yeah, Janice, simply gorgeous. I love that. I love the simply gorgeous because when you're looking at a band ring, again, like I was saying with the stud earrings or with that petite pendant, I was like, you don't oftentimes with diamonds, especially of this quality, need something massive because the sparkle, the glimmer is going to shine so much that you're good even if you have something more petite. All right, next up is the bangle. Y'all, I've been rocking this bangle since we started the show. Does this bangle look like anything to y'all? Is this reminiscent of anything to you?
Wonder Woman.
Oh, okay. Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
The bangles?
Does Wonder Woman have a bangle?
She has two of them.
I didn't know that.
Uh-huh. And she wears red and blue, so got that down.
Oh, that's true. Okay, I will take it. I'll be Wonder Woman today. Okay, y'all, this has a very designer look. If you are familiar with the C brand, ends with an R, they come in red boxes. There is a love bracelet, and that love bracelet, I think they're about $10,000. It's a gold bracelet. You actually lock it. So once it's on your wrist, you have to use a little tiny screwdriver to unscrew it. So you're committed when you're wearing a love bracelet. But it has these petite diamonds moving around the wrist. And that's what we're getting on this bangle. Now this bangle is done in platinum over sterling. So again, that's one of those ways that we're really helping you out with the price efficiency of this piece. We've done it in platinum over sterling. We could have done it in white gold and done it for $1,000. We're bringing it to you today for $174.99. We're gonna take 25% off of that. Now you're getting a 1/4 carat of diamonds, but it's all about the design on this piece. It's giving you those high-end designer elements. So you see these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 petite rounds. Those are all going to be 2.2 millimeters in size, placed perfectly around the front of that bangle. The back of your bangle is going to be sterling silver, simply the platinum over sterling. So you're going to get some really beautiful luster and shine from your platinum over sterling. And it just gives you that designer look. This is balling on a budget, friends. This is looking like a high roller, but keeping money in your pocket. That is what you are going to get with a bangle like this. It's also a great layering piece. Maybe you have some of those high-end designer bangles. Add this in. See what you think. I don't think many people are going to tell the difference. Now, one difference on this one, it is going to have an insert tab closure. You got a double safety there. You guys, a double safety, a safety in general on a bangle is so important to me. I remember getting a bangle. It wasn't moissanite, it wasn't lab diamonds, it wasn't diamonds, it was literally like just costume jewelry bangle. But I remember getting it one year for Christmas. It was a brand, it was a name brand, but it was just a costume jewelry bangle, but it really sparkled, y'all. You know when you see stuff and even though it's costume jewelry, it's like, oh, that sparkles. So I got it for Christmas, I went back to college, I wore it to a formal function, and I lost it. It had no safety. It had like a little insert tab, and I guess at some point in the night, that got pushed in. Bangle gone. I was devastated. So with a bangle in particular, because it is so stationary, if that were to hit the table, hit a wall, and you didn't have that double safety, you could lose your bangle. So I'm really big on seeing the double safety on a bangle moving forward after that. Don't get as nervous about like a tennis bracelet or something because I feel like, you know, the closure can fall to the back of the wrist. It's not necessarily always going to be on the side. On the side, it's pretty easily accessible to be hit into something. Even if you're like opening a door and it just gets pressed in, it's pretty easily accessible. I'm going to slip on the other one. Thank you, Elias. Great idea bringing that over.
We got Isaac.
Isaac, I didn't think we'd see you today. I know you're working. You must be on a quick break. Isaac, how was the baseball game? Give us the lowdown. How was the baseball game last night? We got to know. We're all living vicariously through you. Let us know. Ooh, yeah, y'all. Stacked. Hello. Just call me money. Put some money on my wrist with this designer look, and not one, but two. Yeah. So, we did have 6.5, 7 1/4, and 8, but we are now sold out on 6.5 and 8. So we're limited now to size 7 1/4. No big deal. Tell any fun stories fast. We won 10-8. 10-8, nice. Okay, it's always fun when you go to a game and y'all win. Isaac, I don't know how many fun stories we have today. Oh, heck yeah. They had $1 hot dogs and $2 beers. You went on the right night. That's the night to go to the baseball game, because if not, you're going to spend so much money on eating and stuff, eating and drinking at a game. Whew, everything's outrageous. That's awesome, Isaac. I bet y'all had so much fun. Did Lexi enjoy it? I know she's not sick of you, so don't you worry your pretty little mind. No funny stories really, Isaac. So they changed up our shows. We were going to do some different themes. So we did gold this morning. We were running about 30 minutes behind because they changed up the theme from Santa Fe style to gold. So the warehouse had to get the items and bring them to us. That's about it. So you didn't miss much this morning because we had to scramble through. That's how you find a good friend, when you're both equally cheap and you can go and save money together. I'm all about having some friends that are on the budget train with me. I definitely have some friends who, the other night, actually this is funny. So the other night, what night was this? Thursday, Schlotzsky's. I told Elias. Schlotzsky's had $2.99 sandwiches for customer appreciation. Now, I thought this was like Texas-wide. So I sent the picture to my mom. I told my grandma. I told my friends. I was like, Schlotzsky's $2.99 sandwiches. My mom goes to her Schlotzsky's. And they were like, no, that's not an East Texas thing.
What?
So they didn't have the deal at her Schlotzsky's. They only had it at mine, I guess, or like the Austin area Schlotzsky's. So I invited my friend Tyra, and we went and had dinner at Schlotzsky's. But, so, I won't yell at you. Isaac, I can't yell at you because I'm over here like I'm trying to save, but you know I'm always accidentally splurging. Accidentally is the key word. $50 is not bad. $50 is great for a baseball game. That's awesome. But yeah, so I went to go meet my friend Tyra for Schlotzsky's, and I get there first. I actually like walked over from where I live. I get there first, and I get a text from her, and she's like, "My car won't start." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "Well, we could just cancel, like no big deal." And she was like, "No, I'm coming. I'm not missing out. I'm definitely coming. I'm gonna ask my son if he can drive me." And I was like, "But what about your car? Like, don't you need to figure it out?" And she was like, "I'll figure it out tomorrow. I want to come to Schlotzsky's." So she was not missing out on that $2.99 sandwich. So just saying, when you find friends like that, your budget friends, those are good friends to have that are like, I'm going to come get my $2.99 sandwich. You better believe it. And I found out when I was there was another sign that Schlotzsky's has $5 pizzas on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday after 5 p.m. So that's going to be a problem because I'm going to be going there way too often on the weekends getting a pizza. Because if y'all have never had the Schlotzsky's pizzas, oh my gosh. I don't know. Do they have Schlotzsky's in Cleveland, Isaac? It's so good, and it's like all about the bread. So like the bread that they make the sandwiches with, it's just a bigger piece, and that's what they build the pizzas on. That bread is so good. It's like airy and it's delicious. She got cheap tickets online, and we found $8 parking. Y'all did good. Cheap tickets online, $8 parking. That's the way to have a fun night out and not like feel bad about the next day. Like, oh my gosh, I spent, $100. $50 for a fun night with your friend. That is well worth it, Isaac. We're budgeting, but we can't miss out on fun life opportunities. Thanks. I'm going to be $240. Thank you. Yeah, because I'm going to be eating $5 pizzas every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for eternity. Oh, you don't know any of them? You don't know of any. They probably don't then. I feel like it's a Texas thing. I feel like maybe they're just in Texas. I know they originated in Austin, but I didn't know if they'd grown nationwide or something. All right, let's peek at this bangle. Isaac, are you on your break?
I'm laughing at the 240.
Yeah, thanks, Isaac, thanks. Y'all know I love to eat. I love my treats too. And so we are sold out on those smaller and larger sizes, but we have the 7 1/4, and that's your perfect median size. It really is. That's the size that is going to fit pretty much any wrist. Even me with my more petite wrist, it just has a little bit more drape. It just hangs down a little bit. Hey, I can budget, okay? I pick and choose my spending areas. Even Elias yesterday, I came in and I had my Starbucks, and Elias was like, "You better hide that cup, or everyone's gonna say something to you on the live stream about going to Starbucks." I was like, "I had a coupon, okay? I'm gonna go to Starbucks when I have a coupon." So Isaac, I think she's working right now. She was working, so she was gonna have to tune in to it later because I think she's working like 2 to 5. So she'll probably try to look at her screen, but if it's too busy, she can't. All right, so let's take a peek at these reviews. Madeline said 5 stars, and she said, "Have been wearing since I received it. It is very comfortable to wear, very pretty, not too much or flashy. I like it very much." I like that, Madeline. Tracy said, "It looks just like the picture. I love it." Kathy said, "Absolutely love it." Okay, guys. Everybody's ganging up on me right now. Isaac says Lauren has the budget of a congressperson. Lauren, $200 shoes. Okay, let me tell you. Let me break this down for you guys. On what day was it? I don't know, Monday or something. I was out shopping and I found a pair of $200 shoes for $149. Now, when you find something that's normally $200 that's $149, how can you not buy it? You're saving $50. And I will say, I have another pair of those shoes in a different color, and I've had them since 2018, so 6 years. So if I'm spending $150 on sandals that I will wear for 6+ years, I think it's a good investment. I could go buy cheap sandals. Like I say with gold, I could go buy 10 pairs of cheap sandals that I wear for a year, and they get messed up and I throw them away. Or I could buy one pair of $150 sandals that I wear for 6 years. So I saved. I mean, still, even with tax, I'm still saving because $198, that would have tax on it too. $149. I got a good find.
You paid it in budget pay.
Elias, she paid it on budget pay. I wish. Okay, now this bangle, it comes down to $131.24 with your 25% off discount and a $26 budget pay. Yeah, I wish my shoes had a budget pay. That would be nice. Actually, my credit card does allow me to basically do budget pay.
Be nice.
Oh, these aren't the ones.
Those are nice too.
Thanks, Elias. These are $20 shoes. See, it's all about balance. Some credit cards, my credit card lets me do like a flex pay where I have a no interest on big purchases and you can pay it out over time. So some credit cards let you do that. Here is that bangle. I'm just going to hold it to you. There's your little closure that you see, your double safety. So it's going to be very secure on your wrist. I love this piece for layering. I think this would be a great layering piece. Isaac said, "Go to the bowling alley. People leave free shoes under their chairs." Isaac, get out of here. Go back to work, buddy. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Big Joe, I'm a little high maintenance. I will claim it. I will proudly claim I am slightly high maintenance. I like what I like. What can I say? But it's all about the highs and lows. Okay, there you go. Miss Pat Perkins, I'm having your mom looking for us the same shoes. So she's giving me a hard time about buying them, but she did text me and say, "Have you seen any more of those?" And I was like, there was only one pair. But she did ask, were there any more pairs of those? If there had been, I would have called my mom or my girlfriend and been like, "Do y'all want a pair?" But there was only literally one pair.
Now I'm curious what shoes y'all are talking about.
I'll have to wear them next week, Elias, and show everybody. All right. Isaac, you gotta go. We're going to miss you. We're going to miss the comic relief. I guess I'm kind of the comic relief sometimes. But Isaac, you bring the fun. So we like having you in here. We have Isaac in here. We have Big Joe in here. We got all of our fun live stream viewers in the house right now. Travis Powell Realty, you high maintenance? Me? I'm never high maintenance. What are y'all talking about? Elias, I'm really not that high maintenance, though, am I? Elias. But when I come into work, I'm not high maintenance.
Sure.
Am I high maintenance?
Sometimes.
How?
I'd rather not say so.
Because I like it so warm?
No.
Wait, I want to know. You won't hurt my feelings.
But those are nice shoes, though.
Elias! Elias, I gotta know. How am I high maintenance? Tell me. The whole audience is waiting now.
Oh, I'd say maybe with the amount of snacking you do.
Snacking?
Yes, with your Starbucks and just. I kind of consider that a bit of high maintenance.
Okay. Elias throwing me under the bus too. My snacking. I do have a lot of drinks and things. I guess it's kind of high maintenance. Juices and drinks and
I felt like I just got put on the spot.
coffees and okay, bye Isaac. We will see you Monday or Tuesday. Hopefully, probably not Monday because I'm overnight, but possibly on Tuesday. Big Joe. We love seeing you in here.
Mm-hmm.
Big Joe, it's like us now. It's you, Miss Pat. We got Travis. We need more of y'all to chime in the comments. Get in on our fun because I'm entertaining myself. Hopefully y'all are not bored or just thinking she's crazy, but I'm finding myself pretty entertaining. All right, that bangle, you guys, that's going to be item 106. Y'all saw how cute they looked stacked. Maybe you think about getting a couple. We read the reviews, y'all. 4.8 stars. That is a great rating on that one.
Let's get into some hoops.
Hoops. Yay. Okay, you guys. Oh, shoot.
Oh, wow.
Well, there we go. Now I'm high maintenance.
I knew I should have got mad.
Yeah, Elias called me high maintenance, so I start knocking things over in the studio. Oh, here it is. But what was on it?
It's all good. I can find it here in a bit. I think it's just empty. I think you might be wearing both chains.
Oh, I am. Wait, no, I'm not. That little petite one.
I will look for it. No worries.
Okay. Oh, I found it. Oh, this is like I'm never gonna call her high maintenance again, or she'll destroy the studio. I'm just kidding.
I'm like,
Okay.
she's gonna destroy me.
I'm taking off our solitaire studs. Now these were from earlier in the show. These were 1/4 and 1 carat studs. So if you're looking for the perfect solitaire diamond stud, y'all, over 1 carat per ear. Perfection. Okay, now I'm gonna slip on the hoops. Hoop-de-doop. Okay, what else did we have? Miss Pat, just wait till she goes to Italy next month. Well, you gotta splurge when you're in Italy. That is not the time to be on a budget. So you guys, these are not just hoops. I love hoops. What do I love more than hoops? Inside out hoops. We have our luxuriant lab-grown diamond inside out hoops. They're done in platinum over sterling. That is gonna help you with your price point. You're getting about 32.5 points per ear. 32.5 carats. You'd be falling to the floor if you had 32.5 carats per ear. Thank you, Big Joe. Yes, okay, you know what? I appreciate the compliment. Big Joe said, I liked your 10-year-old dress though. Thank you, because yesterday's outfit, that's the thing, you guys, is I might splurge on some things, but I keep stuff forever and I rewear stuff over and over. So, like that outfit I had yesterday, I bought that in 2014. I still have it. So, it's not like I buy things, I wear them when I'm done. I keep wearing things over and over and over. So, I feel like that makes up for it. All right, here are the hoops, the inside out hoops. So, what I love about an inside out hoop is it's actually maximizing the surface area of that earring. So, if you had a traditional hoop, your stones would either run along the front or they run front to back. Now, unless you're someone who wears your hair up in a ponytail a lot, which I do know, I have a good friend, Laura, she always wears her hair in a ponytail. My mom wears her hair in a ponytail a lot. And so that would be great, right? Because you're gonna see the stones when your hair is up. But if you're someone like me who very rarely puts her hair up, you wanna maximize that surface area. You want people to see every bit of carat weight that you have in your earrings. We want them to see all 75 points of diamonds in these earrings. So you have a row in the front and a row on the interior of your diamonds. Now these are going to sparkle and shine, you guys. And they're kind of the perfect, I think 1 inch to me personally is the perfect size for a hoop. However, I do know that I'm a hoop girl. So I like my hoops a little bit bigger. But if you're someone who doesn't traditionally wear hoop earrings, you might be like, okay, so they're at 1/2 inch. So 1/2 inch, this is great if you're looking for that transitional hoop, or maybe you're looking for an everyday earring. And I gotta say, with a hoop earring, a 1/2 inch is kind of perfect for every day. I know for some people, we talk about the stud, the diamond stud being your all day, everyday wear. You never have to take them off. But some people don't like studs. My mom, not a big fan of studs. She doesn't like the way they make her ears look. She always likes something that dangles. And so a hoop like this would be a great option. It goes with everything, super easy to wear. One great thing I like about hoops too, like this, that have a hinge closure, you do not have to worry about an earring back. Because somehow, some way, earring backs are like socks. They just go missing. So I have like 20 pairs of earrings and I have 1 earring back. How does it happen? I have no idea. I'm sure many of you experience that too. It's like you have all these earrings and you get down to it and you're like, wait, I have 1 earring back in all these earrings. How did that happen? But you don't have to worry about an earring back with these because it's a hinge closure. So it's just going to hinge shut. Take a peek at these on the ear. You'll see how we've placed diamonds on the outer edge and the interior. So you're really going to see all of the carat weight of your diamonds. Half an inch in size. So really great for everyday wear. You know, I say an inch is my favorite when it comes to hoops. But when I'm thinking about it as far as like what I would wear in an office environment, you might want that 1/2 inch. Like it makes a little bit more sense. Or if you have small kids, right? I mean, they reach for those earrings. Maybe you watch your grandkids and they could get their little fingers caught. So maybe a 1/2 inch is more suitable for everyday wear for a lot of people. I'm trying to even think of myself. Like if I worked in a business environment, would I be comfortable with a full inch hoop? I'd probably be happier with a 1/2 inch. And I think having the diamonds on the inside and out, you're getting so much sparkle from them that 1/2 inch is, it really is perfect. It just depends on the occasion. Out and about, going to dinner, running errands, I'll take a full inch hoop. Going into work, church, things like that. Dressing up as well. Sometimes when you're getting into your formal occasions, right? You're putting on an evening dress, a cocktail dress, you're going out to dinner on a Friday night. Sometimes smaller is better, less is more. And so when you put on those elegant outfits, you want a very elegant piece of jewelry. Something more petite like this really has that elegant feel to it. So the price point we're looking at is $269.99. You're going to get an additional 25% off, so it'll bring you to $202. $202, you guys. You'll pay about $40 on budget pay to get these home. This is a really dreamy hoop. And if you're wondering how we're able to do it for $202, think about this. One, we're using the luxuriant lab-grown diamonds, so that helps a little bit price. However, those are still genuine diamonds, you guys. It's still real diamonds. It's the same chemical composition. Two, we're using platinum over sterling. That is going to save you. Instead of using white gold, using platinum over sterling, saving you money. That's how we do it here at Shop LC. We switch out some materials, and you get the best pricing. There we go. All right, friends. Complimentary shipping as well. I think I mentioned that at the beginning of the show, but in case I forgot, you are going to get complimentary shipping on all orders, $49.99 or more. So you should have free shipping on essentially everything today. I'll just leave the hoops in until we get to the next earring. Why take them out? Why not enjoy them? But what did I do? Oh, there they are. He's like, what did I do with the studs? Where'd they go? Okay, so our sweet diamond hoops, those are going to be item 107, lucky number 7 for those sweet petite diamond hoops. Let us know if y'all have any questions, if there's anything you'd like to see again. Also, let us know if you have any questions in regards to lab diamonds. I'd be happy to answer as many questions as I can. I might have to refer to some of our materials, but I'm definitely always open to answering whatever questions I can for you guys.
Let us do a pendant.
Ooh, okay. Is it going to be the solitaire?
Yes.
I guess that's our last pendant.
Yes.
Okay. Oh no, wait.
No,
we have the
we have one.
cross.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have this beautiful solitaire pendant. And it's a solitaire pendant, but we've snuck some additional diamonds in there. So it is all done in 14 karat white gold. Now this will be a standalone pendant. We have simply slipped this onto a silver tone chain. So I don't want you to get flustered thinking, oh, I don't have, you know, a 14 karat white gold chain. That's okay. You can slip this onto a sterling silver chain. Any silver tone, white gold tone chain that you have, it will work. Now you're looking at 1.10 carats of diamonds, just over a carat on that solitaire centerpiece stone. I might be going, well, where's the other carat weight? We have snuck in 3 petite diamonds that are graduated into the bail. So you are truly going to have sparkle and shine from the bail to the base of this solitaire pendant. Now looking at those lab diamonds, you are going to have G to H color and SI clarity. So it's going to be a really beautiful stone. It sparkles, you guys. It really radiates. It's almost like looking at a moissanite. It's got that much sparkle and shine to it. Ooh, I like the way that's sitting too. Sitting right up above that cross. Now the cross is coming up. So if you're peeking down at the cross, going, when is that coming? That's coming up shortly. Now, this one we have on is going to be on a Labor Day special. So we do have some Labor Day specials on the website. And the Labor Day specials, you guys, those are special deals that are hidden throughout the site. So when you find them, you know you're getting extra bang for your buck. This is on a Labor Day special for $7.99. But you know us, we have our coupon code. So we're going to take $200 off. So we are going to bring this to you for $5.99. You are getting over a carat on the solitaire, additional carat weight, moving up that bail. Yes, I love what Kavita said. Simple but beautiful too. That's the best way to put it. Sometimes you just need simplicity, right? And we're talking about diamonds. Like just the word diamonds holds a lot of weight. Like that holds a lot of glamour, prestige. You don't need something too crazy. Simple is perfect when it comes to diamonds. All right, guys, let's take a peek at this pendant. So I'll show you a little up-close view on, and then I'm going to slip it onto our blackboard so you can really see the stone and the way those diamonds work up the bail. So I have it layered with the cross. That's coming up, y'all. That cross is so pretty. And I'll show you the size of the bail, too, if you're thinking about how would I wear that? What would I put that on? Is it going to be difficult to find a bail? Y'all know that's been my struggle with my cross, is finding a bail with a small enough slip through. So there's your bail. So I think you could slip most chains right through there, no problem. And then here it is on our blackboard. Now measuring from bail to base, it's at 1 centimeter, which is actually a great size for the solitaire. And the only reason that I measured bail to base is because the bail is covered in diamonds as well. So I feel like we can include it in the measurement. 1 centimeter there from bail to base. Here's a little up close view for our TikTok or for our Instagram and Facebook friends. Y'all see how those graduated stones move up the bail? And then we move here for our TikTok friends. So let me go over that with y'all on the screen. You have your bail, and look at that bail. Here's the graduation. You have a petite round, middle round, larger round, moving up that bail. They're all channel set in your bail. And then there is that prominent center stone. Y'all, this is right at 1 carat, just over a carat actually. So that's a very prominent center stone. We were talking about the earrings, right? The stud earrings, and we were like, wow, to have a carat in each ear, that is it. Like that is the goal. I actually think the average like engagement ring is around a carat, or even it might be half a carat. So if you can have a full carat of diamonds, you're doing something right. You are doing it right, because that's not something everybody can have. It's not even like the average size anymore for a lot of jewelry. So that was our solitaire pendant. That is going to be item 108. Now we don't have any additional solitaire pendants today. We only have the one. So if you're looking for solitaire jewelry, we had our larger pair of solitaire earrings. In the beginning, we have the solitaire pendant, and then coming up, we will have an additional pair of more petite solitaire earrings. So we really want to bring something in for everybody at different price points and whatnot. All right, those will be item 108 for the solitaire pendant.
Well, we're looking at 4 of those available.
4, okay, y'all, limited quantity on that. We have 4 of those available, likely because it's a Labor Day deal. So it has 5-star rating, it's a Labor Day deal. Those are gonna fly out of here quick. Those Labor Day deals, gone before you know it. So if you love that, get in on it quickly. If you've been looking for a solitaire pendant, there you go. If you haven't been looking for a solitaire pendant and y'all are like, do I need a solitaire pendant? At that price point, utilize your budget pay. I don't know. It's something you can wear every single day. And I always say everyone should have an everyday wear pendant, right? I wear my heart a lot. I used to wear my cross every day. So everyone should have that everyday wear pendant that they can either keep on all the time or always reach for when they're not wanting to think about it, right? Because there's some days you wake up, you're running behind, and you don't want to think about it, right? You don't want to think about what jewelry do I put on? What do I have to mix and match? You just reach for the same pendant. It's easy. It goes with everything. That's going to be with that solitaire pendant. Same with the crossfade coming up. Honestly, same with the pendant we had at the beginning of the show. We've got really great everyday wear pendants in today's show. All right, y'all, this ring. So I'm gonna start with the bad news because I want y'all to brace yourselves. So this ring, it's beautiful. You will fall in love. We are limited to size 7. That is the only size we have available. Now, I do believe you might be able to size this. The back doesn't have any diamonds on it. So you possibly could take it to a local jeweler that you trust and have them size it for you. But we are completely limited to size 7. Y'all, this cluster ring. Oh my word. It is a 1-carat cocktail ring, all done in 10-carat white gold. Now, looking at this, you have a central cluster, and then you have 3 halos. So you've got your inner, your middle, your outer halo. Just, I don't know, it's like layer upon layer of diamonds. Then, when you look at your shank, as you go down the sides of the band, you've got a beautiful split shank. So you start with 2 rows of diamonds. They come to form, I mean, they stay in 2 rows, but they come together at the base of your band. Now, looking at this on, which Elias will pull this up in a moment, but looking at this on the finger, look at that just from a distance. It is so eye-catching. This is going to be a G to H in color diamonds with SI clarity. So all of the stones we've shown today are really high-end. Look at that. Okay, so here's that center cluster. It's almost like the look of a flower, right? You've got your very central stone, 5 petite rounds around it. Now, the stones get a bit smaller as you move outward. So you've got your first halo, your second halo, your third halo, and then you move into that split shank that comes together right there as you go to the base of the finger. So, look at that, y'all. This is so beautiful. This is such a beautiful clustering. This is something that you could also honestly have as an everyday wear ring if you were looking for a right hand ring. And let me show you on my right hand. This would be a really beautiful right hand ring if you wanted something everyday wear. Now I know it's a cocktail ring, so you're thinking, okay, special occasions, pulling this out for weddings, special dinners, things like that. But a ring like this, you guys, it's diamonds. It's 10-carat white gold. It's going to be so durable. You really could wear this more frequently than you think. You could wear this to work, you could wear this to church, you could wear this to dinner. And it just displays so beautifully on the hand. I'm gonna slip this back onto my right hand. Now, who's to say you couldn't keep this as an engagement ring, right? As a wedding ring. You could do anything you wanted with a piece like this. It's all about that sparkle though. Look at how it radiates off the finger. That is a sparkle party right there. Chris used to do his Saturday sparkle parties. This is a sparkle party, that's for sure.
It reminds me of that, what is it, that New Year's ball?
Oh, yeah. It is like a disco ball of diamonds. That's definitely the look. Now, moving over to our TikTok friends. Thank you, Elias. Y'all, give it up for Elias because he is over here zooming in, giving y'all the close-up shots. Isn't it beautiful? All right, y'all, so limited to size 7. We are looking at $1,599 on this one, but you're gonna get your 25% off. So it's bringing it to $1,200. $1,200 for a full carat of beautiful, bright, white diamonds, Get it home for $239 on budget pay. Under $250, we'll get this home on your finger on budget pay. Isn't that beautiful? Now, size 7 only, but I want y'all to see the back because I do believe a local trusted jeweler could size this for you. That will be item 109. My gosh, y'all. When I see it in the monitor, I'm even more in love. It's so big. I want to measure that diameter there because I'm like, wow. From side to side, that round portion in the center. Let's see. It's kind of like, it's about half an inch across. Really, really beautiful. All right, that was item 109. I put my sweater back on. Here we go again. It's back on for the minute. It'll be back off in a second.
I like bubbly.
All right, what do we got next? Dun, da, da, da. Diamonds. Yes, okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure that one could be sized. So if you're looking at that, you're not a size 7, consider getting it and having it sized. Just make sure it's a jeweler you know and you trust. All right, now we have, you guys, it's an essential. It is a well-known, well-loved style ring. We have our trilogy ring. Now, this trilogy ring is done in 14 karat white gold. Ooh, so pretty. And I want to talk to you a little bit about the trilogy ring. So, the trilogy ring is representative of past, present, and future. So, oftentimes people think of the trilogy ring as an anniversary gift, as a gift to a significant other, to represent your past, present, and future. I want to put this concept on your mind. Think about the trilogy ring as a gift to yourself, right? Think about that past, present, future as where have you come from, where are you now, and where are you going, right? When you look at life overall, no matter where you're at in life, you weren't always there, right? Like, I mean, you've grown to get there. You've gone through things to get there. So we're thankful for the past, we're grateful to be in the present, and we're hopeful for the future. So I think a past, present, future ring doesn't have to be for a significant other. It can be something for yourself. It could be a right-hand ring that just reminds you every day, you know what? I survived my past, I'm living in my present, and I'm hopeful for what's to come. I'm hopeful for what God has in store for me next. That is a beautiful way to look at life. And I think a trilogy ring can help you think of life that way and help you remember that. So this is what I want you to think about when you think of a trilogy ring. I love it. It's so beautiful, you guys. And just keep this in mind. I know we're talking about our luxuriant lab-grown diamonds, but our luxuriant lab-grown diamonds are diamonds. And you guys, lab-grown diamonds are on the rise. There are more and more of them out there in the world of jewelry. I'm seeing so many, even like boutique style jewelry designers utilizing the lab-grown diamonds. All right, so peeking at this one. Now, your stones are going to be, okay, you're gonna have, the central stone is 75 points and the 2 outer stones are each 32 and a half. Now, you're going to be looking at 6.2 millimeters on the center and then 4.6 millimeters on each of those outer stones. So you're getting a total carat weight of 1.5 carats of beautiful diamonds. These diamonds are going to be G to H in color, SI in clarity, all done in 14 karat white gold. Now, was this, we have multiple sizes in this one, right? I'm thinking of the last one. We have sizes in this one. So we have 5.5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5.5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. That is your size range. So, petite fingered friends, we do have that 5.5 if you're interested in getting this and seeing if the 5.5 works for you. Now, this has a 4.5 star rating, you guys. This is rated extremely well. People are loving this because I think they just don't expect how beautiful these lab-grown diamonds will be. I don't think they expect to be looking at diamonds, and that's what they are. They're simply diamonds. So Lynn said, beautiful, the fire and sparkle are gorgeous. And then Deborah said, okay, there we go.
And we're looking at 26 of these available.
26 of these between those 5 size options. So we're pretty limited on that one. Now, our price we're bringing it to you is $1,134.99. We're going to take at least $250 off of that when you use the coupon code. Y'all, under $1,000. It's going to bring it to $851. $851 will get this home on your finger and a budget pay of $170. So, y'all, here's the thing. I know it can be hard. I know for a lot of us, it's hard to adjust our minds, right? Like, lab diamonds. Wrapping your mind around that. Like, so is it a diamond? Do we have that chart, Elias, that shows, like, lab diamonds and the differences? Because there's really not any. But I know it's hard to wrap our minds around it. It's really only where they're made and the time it takes to make them that changes. So let me get, Elias is going to get that chart up. I'm going to give you an up close. I don't think we have to zoom or anything because it doesn't have any like very petite stones because it's those 3 main stones. There we go. Y'all look at that sparkle. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Under $1,000 for that. That is a great anniversary gift though. Like if you're looking for an anniversary gift, absolutely. I'm not saying, don't look at it as a symbol of love, as an anniversary gift. But if you're not married, if it's not an anniversary gift, if it's just a treat yourself moment, there's nothing wrong with that either. All right, friends. That is item 1. Well, I think it's 110. Yes. 110. Look at that on the finger. And it's not staying straight just because it's a little bit big on me. But it's really beautiful. You're getting 1.5 carats of diamonds. Beautiful crystal sparkling diamonds. Let's take a peek now at this chart behind us. So we're looking at the differences in diamonds. So let's take a peek at this. Let's break this down. Break it down, break it down, break it down. Okay, so first question, is it a diamond? Mine diamonds? Well, yeah, duh. Lab diamonds? Yes. Chemical compound? Same. Source? The earth on mine. Source, lab created, a lab. Time of creation? 1 to 3 billion years. Up to a month. So it takes about a month to create a lab diamond. Independently made? Yes and yes. Conflict-free sources? Varies on mine. Lab grown? Yes. We know exactly where they're coming from, so we know they're ethically sourced. Now, authenticity check? Yes and yes. But here is what is good for you. Price comparison. We're looking at $4 signs on a mine diamond to $2 signs on a lab diamond. So about half the price if you had 2 pieces that were exactly the same. We had this ring right next to the exact same piece with mined diamonds. You're looking at paying double simply because it's a mined diamond. The diamonds will look exactly the same. The chemical compound is the same. So it's more something that we just have to think about and think, you know what, it's the same thing. I know that's hard. Me and Alice talked about it too. It's such an interesting concept and it's very hard to explain to you, the viewers, as well. Like, I don't get it. Lab diamonds, like, it's a diamond? It's a diamond. Elaine. Yes, Elaine, thank you for commenting. It really is beautiful. Miss Elaine on Facebook. I'll come give you another up-close view so you can see that. It really is stunning. And that was $851. If you utilize our live 25 coupon code, it brings it to $851. So under $1,000. There that is from the front also. All right, that is item 110.
And I'm going to play a quick JCK video.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, because that's where we sourced a lot of these diamonds.
Let me see if the sound's going to play.
Elias plays the JCK videos. I have a little sip of my Dr. Pepper over here to refuel.
That's exactly why I did it.
Thank you, Elias.
It's
So we have Cheryl and Ankur. This is at the JCK show in Vegas, which Shop LC goes to every year. You see them looking at some loose lab stones, which we actually have some loose lab stones with us today on site. Look at the way that sparkles and shines. That's really what it's all about with these lab diamonds, is being able to bring you such beautiful quality stones. Wow. Everything they're seeing in these cases is beautiful. And it's really just a move of the future, a move forward in the industry of jewelry. You can see, I mean, there's so many stations of lab-grown diamonds. It is something that is on the rise in the industry that we're likely going to see more and more of. We talk about moissanite, right? I mean, and we love moissanite. There's nothing wrong with moissanite. We love it. So it's kind of the same thing. Why not love the lab-grown diamonds as well? Ooh, look at that tennis bracelet. Oh, I want that. We all want that, don't we? Okay, so that is going to be your 110. We love getting to see those JCK videos, seeing a behind-the-scenes clip of how our items are purchased, of what goes into finding these items at these gem shows. And it's really interesting to me when you were looking, if you notice, all of the different lab-grown diamond booths. So it really does show you that we're not just saying, hey, lab-growns are on the rise. They really are on the rise. So, ooh, there we go. Thank you. They are the same, you guys. Ooh, that's beautiful. So it is chemically, physically, and optically the same as a mined stone. So they put it in this growth chamber. That's what speeds it up, y'all, from going from 1 to 3 billion years to under a month, is it goes into a chamber that's going to speed up that process. So it's the same process even of creation. It's just being sped up by this chamber. Look at that. Would you look at that and think that's a lab grown? No, because here's the thing, guys. We don't have to even think about distinguishing. We can put them all under the umbrella of beautiful, luxurious diamonds. And so that's what we hope you'll do. That's what we hope when you tune into our lab grown diamond shows, that you don't think of them as, oh, you know, they're fake diamonds, they're lab diamonds. They're diamonds. And I'm always going to say when we're looking at lab diamonds, oh, it's a luxuriant lab diamond, because I want to be, you know, fully open and full disclosure with you guys. I don't want to say, oh, just leave that word out and you feel misled by me. Okay, Elias, I did not know this was this price. And now I'm in shock and I'm feeling like I might have to buy this cross, but I already own a cross. So I don't need it.
You could always give me one.
You guys, Elias might need a cross. You guys, this cross, part of the Luxuriant Lab Diamond Collection, you have this cross pendant. Now it is going to be a standalone pendant. We slipped it onto the gold chain that we had in our first show. So this is an 20-inch, 18-karat gold pendant chain. This was $150 with our coupon code. You can go back and watch our morning show today, and you'll see this chain. So if you're looking to get the chain as well, that is still available, and the coupon code is still active. Now the pendant, y'all, I gravitated toward this pendant instantly. Like, I put it on as soon as I got in here. I was like, I'm just going to wear the pendant the whole show. It has so much sparkle factor. It looks like the best of the best diamonds. I'm going to start with the price because it's too good to be true. We have it on a Labor Day deal of $134.99. We're taking 25% off of that for the live stream. You guys, that is going to put this diamond cross pendant at $101. I'm in shock right now. $101 for a stunning diamond cross pendant. Oh my goodness. Y'all have got to see this on the neckline. Y'all have probably been seeing it the whole show, probably mesmerized by how much it sparkles, how beautiful it is. It's a petite cross, but it is your perfect everyday wear cross. You are going to love wearing a cross like this. It's the perfect size. It's not too big. It's not too small. People will notice it on the neckline. It's not overpowering. It is perfect. Oh, thank you, Elias. Okay, here's another one. Y'all, the way this sparkles, and I kind of do want to encourage you, if you're able to get the chain from the earlier show, I encourage you to do so, because here's the thing. See how the chain loops through the back of the cross? That is how my cross chain loops as well. And I haven't been able to find the right chain for my cross since I broke the chain in December, because it loops through the back. So the fact that this loops is perfect. But if you already have a chain at home, you guys, you can use a chain you already have. Do I keep messing it up, Elias? I'm just getting overly excited because I'm like, a diamond cross for $101 is so good. I'm thinking back to when I bought my mom a diamond cross like 2 Christmases ago. It was nowhere near $101. Now, it had the chain included, but you could buy a chain and buy this cross, and you would still be nowhere near what I paid for my mom's diamond cross. This is an insane price point. Your budget pays $20. $20 will get this home to you. See if you love it. See if you look at that and don't think diamonds, because there's not really a distinction, guys, other than where it's made, between the lab and the natural. And it sparkles so much. I'm going to put it with the chain on the blackboard. Elias is like, stop moving around, girl. I couldn't get the close-up. Everything's out of focus. If you want me to get excited, give me a diamond cross, and I go crazy.
I think of that video you showed yesterday. Church girls gone crazy.
Church girls gone crazy. There we go. Look at the sparkle. Elias is doing Elias is like producing and directing on the live stream now. Doing the close-ups.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll bring this to our TikTok friends. Sorry, Elias.
You're good. Right there.
There we go, okay. Okay, now I'm going to measure this for y'all, because I do want y'all to realize, I think the only way that someone would be disappointed in this cross is if they thought it was bigger. And so I want to measure it for you right here live so that you know exactly what you're getting into. Top to bottom is 1/2 inch. Okay, so it's a petite cross. But like I said, it's perfect for everyday wear. And the way this is going to sparkle on the neckline, you are going to be in love. I'm telling you, when I walked in, everything was set up. It is the first thing I gravitated to. I was like, ooh, that cross. Like, it is, the stones in it are so beautiful, and they have such a sparkle factor. You can't help but fall in love. All right, friends, that is item 111. $101. That is probably, to me, the deal of the day, of the show. And I wouldn't even worry about if you don't have a white gold chain right now. Put it on any chain you have. Do you have a sterling silver chain? Do you have a white gold tone chain? Anything you have. Even just then, we put it on a yellow gold chain, and it looked great. So, amazing reviews on this one. Just make sure you make that purchase. I think if anyone of faith, if you don't have your go-to everyday wear cross, we've just brought it to you. You're gonna love this. Okay, friends, what do we have next, Elias?
We're gonna do some
Ooh,
earrings.
okay, we've got some little ear huggies. And I mentioned these in the beginning. So I was talking about how like we kind of have earrings for everybody today. These are really cute. So these are this X design, which I love. Actually, I feel like I had these not long ago, maybe on air with Steve, possibly. I don't know, we're about to find out. But they just perfectly hug the earlobe. So I've never been a huge fan of ear huggies. I like a little bit more dangle. But what I love about this one is it doesn't close like a hoop. So you have a backing, so it's not squeezing the earlobe. And I think that makes the difference with an ear huggy. If it's squeezing the earlobe, it's like, I don't love that look. But with this one, it drops down below and it scoops up on the back end of the earlobe, but it doesn't squeeze because it's open there. So these are 0.10 carats. They're done in 10 carat yellow gold. So these are done in yellow gold, and you're actually getting some good amount of gold here, because with the X styling, one portion of that X is going to be done in your 10 karat gold. Oops. And the other portion of the X will be done in diamonds. So you're going to have 5 diamonds on each side of the ear, or on each earring. And these are for the ladies out there. You're not quite ready for the hoop, right? You're like, I don't know about a diamond hoop. You maybe already have a stud. You're not sure how you feel about a stud. This is your happy medium between the hoop and the stud. It's going to give you a little bit of length, a little bit of dangle. You're still going to have that beautiful sparkle power. And I'll kind of walk you through the way this earring is structured on the screen behind us. Look at that sparkle factor, y'all. That is really what you see in person, that amount of sparkle. We are talking diamonds. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. So this X structuring, over the top layer is going to be your row of diamonds. Your bottom layer is your row of gold, of 10 karat yellow gold. That is your bottom layer. Your top is where you're going to have your perfectly placed diamonds moving down the ear. Let me come show you these up close. These so cute on. They're that perfect size. They're not too much. Those are going to be 1.1 millimeter stones, so they're more petite stones, but they're going to give off a lot of sparkle factor. All right, y'all. Aren't these so cute? Think about these for the younger ladies in your life too. At that price point, we talked about that with that very first pendant. With these lower price points, with your luxuriant lab-grown diamonds, you're able to gift them to the younger ladies in your life. These are just great everyday wear earrings, though, for everybody. I actually think I would wear these, and I'm, like I said, I'm not really typically like an ear hug girl, but I like these on. They have a nice look to them. All right, so these come out after your discount to be $131. $131 is going to be your price point for these, under $150, and you're getting home diamond earrings. Your budget pay is $26. $26.25 will be your budget pay. All right, so that actually, I was going to say that's our final pair of earrings, but it's not. We actually have those additional studs. Those are going to be coming up shortly. So those will be item 112. You can comment sold 112 for our our X ear huggies. Why did I say our X Uggs? I cannot talk today. Our X ear huggies. Tongue tied. Ooh, okay, very exciting. Because what do we have? Are these certified pieces? Oh, are these our loose gems?
Yes.
Okay, so
we have them. I don't think they added it to our system.
Oh no. Okay, y'all. So as y'all saw, I'll just kind of explain. As y'all saw in that video, you saw Cheryl and Ankur looking at some loose lab diamonds, and we actually got some. We brought them in. We have these massive loose lab diamonds. I was able to present these on air, I believe, with Steve. This one we have here, I believe, is a 5 carat pair. So if you've been seeing, maybe you watch our TV program and you've been seeing that we are now doing our customized jewelry making, where you can actually work with a designer here at Shop LC. If you've had a dream piece of jewelry that you've always wanted to create, you can create that with us here at Shop LC. We go through the whole process with you. We do the designing, We send it over to you, the different designs as we move through. You could place this in a ring. You could also purchase this and have your own jeweler place this into a setting. So we thought we had these in multiple different shapes. I think all in, were they 5 carats?
They are gonna be 4 carats.
4 carats. Okay, all in 4 carats. So here's the pair. Now it's very hard to show you because I just have it on this little tiny cushion. That's the pear shape. Now they did not unfortunately upload these for our show because they changed the show today. So I'm gonna give you a peek. If you're interested, Elias will put the item numbers in the comments.
Yes.
So if you're interested in purchasing some loose lab diamonds, y'all, these are 4 carat stones. And the price point, when you see the price, you're gonna be like, wait, diamonds for that price? And that's the thing when we talk about our lab diamonds. And these do come with certification. Oh gosh, they have a report. Luckily, diamonds are the hardest gemstone. They have a report with them. So you have all of your documentation when you take this into a jeweler to have this made into a beautiful piece of jewelry. A pendant. You get 2. Maybe you have some big, bold stud earrings. A ring. Do you know someone who's getting engaged? Maybe your son, your nephew, your godson. Maybe you're saying, hey, you're poking someone. Hey, are your ears perking up? Maybe you need to get a loose stone to have it placed in a setting. Maybe you have a family heirloom setting that you could place a loose gemstone in. And we have these 4 carat solitaires. Oh, they're so, just when you see the quality of them, so beautiful. I kind of tried to show you, but they're very hard to show because I don't want to, it's very hard to, we don't have all of the tools that we have over on the set. But the round, would they still be, they probably wouldn't be able to use the coupon, or would they?
I don't think they will.
Okay, since we didn't have it in the show, we won't have it on the coupon code, unfortunately. But we have the round for $2,384. Y'all, that is for a 4 carat round. 4 carats. And the pear shape, is the pear the same price? Yeah, $234.98, y'all. This is for a, I'm going to try to just balance it on my finger, but it's hard to show because we can't zoom.
I will try to help you out with that.
But see, look at that. Is this your dream engagement ring? A 4 carat pear? It's mine. Oh, okay. This is what I was afraid of. It's very hard to balance.
Here we go.
There we go. Thank you, Elias. We really got to get creative on the live stream. It's a 2-man band over here, y'all. We do everything. Elias is now producing and directing, zooming our cameras, focusing our cameras.
Hold your breath.
Y'all, I'm cracking up. Elias is like, hold your breath, because every time I breathe, I'm moving. Yes, okay. Patty said I saw them on with you and Steve. They're gorgeous. They are, you guys. They're gorgeous. And I want to, just for fun, to kind of show you what we're looking at. I'm going to look up a 4 carat pear, like a non-lab, just loose stone. 4 carat.
We'll play that same JCK video we had earlier.
So that, okay, wow. Y'all, this is actually kind of insane, the prices I'm seeing. There's a 4 carat natural pear diamond for $13,600. There's one for I want like a trusted website, you know. Obviously, clarity is going to come into play too, right? I mean, these are going to be GVS2, but we're looking at, oh, I'm seeing a lab 4 carat for $5,790. That's at a pretty popular jeweler, $5,790 for a lab. I'm seeing another lab for $10,000, and it's a VS2 clarity as well. So even our lab grown are at a really competitive price point. Okay, that same jeweler that had the lab for $5,000 has a natural for $31,000. So if you're looking at lab grown, there we go. Okay, there is a 3 carat, smaller than ours. Ours is a 4 carat. There's a 3 carat pair, lab grown diamond for $9,630. We are bringing these to you for $2,384. We do not believe the discount code will work. You're welcome to call personal shoppers and see if they'll work with you on that. Since we were supposed to have them on the live stream, sometimes they can finagle the discount code. That number is going to be 888-835-2237. So if you are interested in our lab-grown stones, our loose gemstones, we have the round and the pair available. We're sold out on the emerald cut. So the pair and the round, and those are going to be, Elias is putting in the numbers because they did not scan them into the system for us, unfortunately, for the live stream. That's a really great deal, y'all. I mean, just looking at the price difference there, $9,000 to right around $2,500. Incredible, right? I mean, it comes back to comparison, right? If we have something at this price point and we're looking and somewhere else is selling nearly the same thing, that one's actually smaller, it always kind of blows our mind. And it happens time and time again with us here at Shop LC. Sometimes I'm like, I don't even understand how we do it when I look at our comparisons. I'm like, I don't know how we do what we do, but we do. This one is part of Ankur's treasure chest, so you know he personally negotiated this deal and helped us get the best deal that we could. Oh wow, okay, we have a great review here from Daniel. It was a 4-star review. He said, simply amazing. And I love that. I love that it's a 2-word review because I feel like when you look at a stone like this, when you look at a massive 4 carat loose gem, how else are you going to describe it? Donna said, radiant, takes your breath away. I'm right there with you, Donna. I need to breathe. I need to breathe. Nanta said it's a beautiful stone. I mean, everyone's reviews, that's kind of the good part about looking at these reviews right now is sometimes on certain pieces, you know, people will have a really descriptive review, a long review. You don't have to say a lot when you're talking about a 4 carat diamond. You don't need a ton of words to describe the beauty. Radiant, takes your breath away, simply beautiful. Those are the words to describe a stone like that, honestly. All right.
And that will be our end of the show since we have nothing else left.
That's it?
So we could go back and take out your favorites.
None of our others were scanned in?
They're not going through.
Man. Okay, guys, we're going to go through we'll go back to a few of our items. If you have any requests of anything you'd like to see, let us know in the comment section because that's it. I'm shocked.
We got 15 minutes.
All right, guys, we're going to milk this time. So please let us know if you have any questions, if you have anything additional that you would like to see again. We'd be happy to show you anything again.
I think somebody mentioned the ring earlier. They wanted to...
Oh, that first ring, that bypass?
Yes.
Yeah, so we can do the bypass again. The bypass was one of our first items. And the way I describe this ring is you have 5 clusters of diamonds moving down the finger. So we're going back again into that vertical design on the ring. So really beautiful look. But what is so different about this ring is it's not your traditional bypass styling. The very central cluster of stones actually has a band that wraps all the way around, and then you have 2 on top, 2 on bottom. So the bypass is actually moving over that central band that goes around the entire finger. So it's a really unique look, and there's a lot of sparkle power behind these stones. So we're gonna come up, I'm gonna have Elias help me give you a really nice close-up of the ring.
Those are sold 103.
And this will be item 103. So if you're seeing it and you're interested, maybe you missed it the first go around, here is 103. And I believe it's 2 carats of diamonds, and it's in a platinum over sterling.
Here you go.
2 carats of diamonds, platinum over sterling. Sizes 6 and 7 are what we currently have available. Now your price point was $669, but I think it brought it down to about $500.
I think that was right. 501.
502 or something. Here's your profile. See how long that goes on the finger? I think it was an inch from top to bottom, maybe even a bit more. We'll bring this over for our TikTok friends. And if y'all like, I'll show you the under gallery here. You can actually see the sparkle of the diamonds from underneath. And you see the way these two bands move up, those move down, and this one goes all the way across. Why does my hand keep drifting? Poor Elias. He's like, yeah, you don't think you're high maintenance? I have to hold your arm in place or you just naturally drift out of frame.
And we can do TikTok. Back right there. Cool.
All right, y'all. So there is that one. This is 103, around $502. So it'll be a $100 budget pay. Let us know if there's any additional things that you'd like to see. I want to go over my top picks. I think y'all know my top pick. It's the cross, you guys. I do not think that you can beat that cross for that price. $100 for a diamond cross is incredible. And I said it before, but I'll say it again. Do not get caught up on, oh, like, you know, I don't have a chain for it. It's done in white gold. Or is it done in platinum over sterling or white gold?
Yeah, I believe it's done in platinum.
Okay, it's done in platinum over sterling. Use a sterling silver chain. Get a silver tone chain until you're able to afford the chain you want with it. Do not let that be the factor that makes you go, I'm not going to get the cross. I don't have the right chain. You can wear any sterling chain you have with it. If you want to just do a one and done, do a two-tone. We have the 18 karat gold chain that is yellow gold. That was $150 on our morning show, and it goes perfectly with this pendant. So you could do both for $250, and that's the complete necklace. That's your 18 karat gold chain with your cross pendant. Like, this is the buy of the show, you guys. A diamond cross pendant. It was right at 1/2 inch. So I don't want to mislead you at all. It's petite. It is a petite cross, but it is your perfect everyday wear cross. This is going to be your best friend. And think about it, like, when you're talking about a cross, it's not always about, like, and I'm not saying don't get a big, beautiful cross, because we want those big, blinged out crosses. But a lot of time with your crosses, it's something for you. It's a reminder for you. I remember my cross when I would wear it every day, which hopefully is going to come again because I might buy this chain. I would simply hold it in my hand sometimes if I felt overwhelmed, if I felt anxious, if I felt depressed. I would kind of hold it in my hands, and it just provided me peace, or even just placing my hand on top of my cross. It's a reminder. So it reminds you of Jesus being with you. So think about it like that. It doesn't need to be 2 inches down the neckline with 3 carats of diamonds. This is the perfect everyday wear. You have a 1/4 carat of diamonds. It's done in platinum over sterling, and it's $100. And we're looking at diamonds. So you're going to have the sparkle, the bling of a diamond in this pendant. That would be my deal of the show. Now, of course, I always love the inside out hoops. I love hoops in general. If there's ever a pair of hoops, I'm like, yeah, those are my earrings.
That's my pick.
That's your pick? Are the inside out hoops?
Mm-hmm.
The inside out hoops are great. That's a tough one. But I think for me, it's got to be the cross. But then right after that, I'd go with the inside out hoops, because the inside out hoops came to be, what, like $205 or something, or less?
Let me verify that.
I feel like as well, you guys, we see a lot of inside out hoops with gemstones. We see a lot of inside out 202. We're getting good at these numbers. Mm-hmm. You see a lot of inside out hoops with gemstones, with moissanite. I don't see as many inside out hoops with genuine diamonds. So you're getting the genuine diamonds in the inside out hoop, which if you missed when we first brought these up, the inside out hoop, it maximizes surface area. So you're gonna have diamonds around the front and then on the interior. So if you're sitting across from somebody, you're having a coffee, you're out to dinner, they are just gonna see 2 rows of sparkle, 2 rows of shimmer. That's what they're gonna see, 2 rows of beautiful diamonds on your ear. Now, Elise has pulled up the trilogy ring, that past, present, and future. That one's beautiful, you guys. And I was even saying, you know, it doesn't have to be a love piece. It doesn't have to be an anniversary gift. This can just be something for yourself. Think about it as a right-hand ring, a treat yourself moment to recognize how far you've come in life and how far you have to go, right? Your past, your present, and your future, they're all special, and they all deserve to be celebrated in their own way. And this is a great little reminder to you, right? We've all grown. Wherever we are right now, we're better off, hopefully, than we were at some point in time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this one comes down to $851. So under $1,000 for the past, present, future ring. Now, we did have that beautiful cluster. Oh, my word. I think this was 2 carats as well. You had your internal little cluster, and then you had 3 halos moving outward. And I measured it. And y'all, this was 1/2 inch from side to side. So this is a really big look on the finger. You can see it because it's from a distance right now. It sparkles. This is just beautiful. Okay, so it's 1 full carat. My gosh, it looks like 2 carats. It's 1 full carat done in 10 karat white gold. And this was the one that we mentioned is only in a size 7, but the way the band's done in the back, you could size this if needed. And this just has such a sparkle factor to it. Like, even from afar, don't you think, Elias? Mm-hmm. It's just like, it's a disco ball in the hand. Elias was saying this reminds him of the New Year's Eve ball. I'm like, I fully agree. It is a disco ball on the finger. Isn't that so pretty? Oh my goodness. That's a special one too. I don't know. There's a lot of really good ones in the show. That one is at $1,200, so right around $1,199 when you apply that discount code. Now I want to send y'all some reminders. If you're new with us here on the live stream, our promo code is good for 24 hours. So everything you see, now some of these were low quantities, but for the most part, everything you see will be available on the website, even past our show. But the 25% off coupon code is only eligible on these items for 24 hours. So at 4 p.m. tomorrow, you will not be able to utilize our coupon code on these items. The same goes for our gold show. So if you saw our gold show this morning, all of those items have the applicable 25% off until noon tomorrow. If you didn't see it, go back and watch it. It's up on the website. You can view. We had some amazing gold pieces at a really great variance of prices. So we had some high items with really big gram weights. We had some more petite pieces, some smaller gram weights, just at unbeatable prices, because at the end of the day, you're purchasing gold. You're purchasing something that you get to wear for the rest of your lifetime or pass on to someone you love. So even if you're not going for the big investment style gram weights, you're getting something you personally can wear and wear and wear, and it's not going to turn. And I was talking about how myself, there's a pair of gold hoops. Y'all, they were perfect. And I was talking about, for me with those gold hoops, like, I've bought so many pairs of hoops over the years, costume jewelry, gold hoops, that I've worn, I wear them for a year and then they turn my ear green every time I wear them. And then you got to dump them and you got to move on to the next. So you could invest in a pair of gold hoops now and have them for the next 10 years and wear them and enjoy them. So go back, watch that gold show. We also had some Made in America pieces that were really neat. We had a Made in America crucifix that had so much detail. And then we had our Made in America Last Supper. And y'all, this piece was so beautiful. It was like you could walk right into the room. It was such a beautiful depiction of the Last Supper, so much attention to detail. Please go back if you're interested in gold and watch this morning's show. Our live streams typically pop up about an hour or so after we finish the show on shoplc.com. You can go to the menu, you click on the live streams tab, and you can watch all of our live streams. You can actually even go back to yesterday. We had a special guest on the live stream. Yesterday's 10 a.m. we had Mombi. Mombi is the designer of Clarté. That is one of our newest lines here at Shop LC. Mombi actually does all of the designs that she's created for us here at Shop LC. She does them in gold and diamonds and sells them on her own. She's bringing those designs, those high-end designer looks, to you in moissanite and vermeil. And they look like thousands of dollars worth of jewelry. And take a peek at that. If y'all were with us earlier on and you saw some of the volunteers walking through, they are volunteers from our local youth volunteer group for the Your Purchase Feeds program. And y'all, that is the most special thing we do. Look at this. It's a celebration. It really is, because Your Purchase Feeds is so special. So with Your Purchase Feeds, for every single item purchased, we donate a meal to a child in need. So you could buy a $10 item, you can buy a $1,000 item, you can buy a $50 item. We are going to donate a meal to a child in need. And as you saw with our volunteers, we do that locally. We also do that abroad. in India, but we do also do this locally here in the Austin community. So it's really special. Honestly, I think it's one of the best parts about working here at Shop LC is because we know we're selling you beautiful jewelry at a price you won't beat, but it's going a step further than that. Because as we're selling you jewelry, we're also giving back. We're giving back to the community through these meals. And they've actually mentioned, oftentimes in India, a lot of these kids wouldn't even be in school. The only reason they continue going back to school is because they know they're going to get a meal. And outside of school, they might not be getting a meal at home. So I really encourage you, if you're ever looking for something, shop with us here at Shop LC. Go on our website, type in our search bar. You'd be surprised at the things we have, you guys. We have just about everything. We've got hand mixers, we've got fans, we've got humidifiers, we've got air purifiers. We have the dollar auctions. We've got toys. I mean, we've just got a little bit of everything. Clothing, skin cream, all of it. We got it all here. And while you're on the website, enter to win. You have until September 5th. Every single day, you can do a new entry. You can enter to win a Nissan Leaf. The Nissan electric vehicle could be yours. And every time you enter, we're going to put you in a drawing for a Shop LC gift card. So you got nothing to lose and everything to gain. All right, friends, we did well squeezing that time, making that last a little bit. My name is Lauren Masters. We had Elias behind the scenes, not only producing, but also coming in, giving us those close shots. So we were so appreciative of Elias. And of course, your high maintenance host, Lauren Masters. I hope you'll have a wonderful rest of your long weekend. I will be on air with Sean on Monday from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. So we will be celebrating Labor Day together from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. with Sean and I. Hopefully you will tune in, and I will be back with you next week on the live stream, likely on